Hello?
Hey, girl.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's the 415 podcast with your girls, Miss B and Keita. Last week we talked about, Keita, what did we talk about last week?
Oh, we talking about them haters. Keep them coming, baby. Keep them coming.
We just had to touch on, when we started the podcast, how much great feedback we got and then how much negative feedback we got. But, it's one thing to say, oh, you guys are doing good, but if you can just da-da-da-da, that's one thing. But if you just straight out come out, oh, y'all need to do this, then that's not positive criticism, That's just you just bashing and hating. So we wanted to touch on that. So go ahead and listen to that. But this week we are talking about money matters. Hashtag money matters. What does that mean?
Money matters.
It's time. It's time. This is the time when everybody putting in the income tax. They waiting on that money.
Get that money.
So yeah, you want to make these money moves, but you got to be strategic in how you spend that money. Know what I'm saying?
Please don't go get the infamous bags. Don't go get your bundles. Don't get them shoes that you've been trying to get. Them red bottoms that you're going to use your whole income tax for. Please don't do that. It's not going to look good on you. It's not.
I mean, people going to do that anyway. People got to flaunt. That's how it is.
It's okay to splurge. But I seen a post today when it said, what it say? Don't be waiting on your tax money when you get tax money all year.
All I know is, for me, when my income tax come, I'm looking at them bills. I'm trying to plan out how I'm going to pay these all off, and whatever I have left, that's when I go splurge. Because I'm not trying to keep having to pay all these bills and not be able to live my life. I remember the time when I didn't have it. When I used to use the B word. I don't like the B word. And the B word I'm talking about is what, Keita?
Brizoke.
Yeah. Then I learned about the other term, in between blessings.
Right.
Yeah, I like that one better than broke.
Right.
But I remember when I was broke and I had to literally penny crunch, and I would have like so many notepads. Keita, you had them too, right? Where you just wrote out every bill you had in every notebook or every piece of paper, but I started cleaning up a little bit and I came across all of those little sticky notes where I was writing down every bill every week, so I can make sure that I pay whatever I need to pay. But now I done paid everything off. So this is the time when I'm wanting to splurge, but I'm still not gonna splurge. Keita know me better than anybody.
Right.
I'm the most what?
Frugal with the money. She's frugal with the money. Frugal with the money. Hey.
Leave it to me. Tell me about your side of it. You used to have the little tabs where you wrote down all that stuff?
Yeah.
Or you still got them?
I still got my notebooks. I got a book at work, a book at home, a book in my head. It's like I got an internal clock when bills are due, what I need to pay. It's just it's all about budgeting your money, knowing what you got to. And
true.
Trust, I'm the type. I want to, spend money on myself, but I'm at the store and I'm just looking at it like, do I really want to pay for this right now? No. It took me 2 hours to decide if I was going to get a pair of sneakers. I didn't want to buy a $50 pair of sneakers because I was like, I could pay a bill with this money. That's sad.
Yeah, you're not living life. Right. That's what it is.
Right, but I'm still looking at it like, no, man, I got a bill to pay. I don't want to spend this money. I do that all the time. It's crazy.
I do it too. I'm like, I'm about to get that Michael Kors watch. I go all the way to Michael Kors little outlet and I get there, try on like 4 watches, and I ask random people, what you think? Yeah, that one's cute. I know, right now. And then I'm like, ooh, it's a sale. And then the guy's like, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to help so-and-so. And then I'm like, no, I don't want this watch. And I walk right out the store. Now, mind you, the outlet's not closed. That's about a 45-minute drive. So I drove up there for nothing. But you know what? Whatever.
Right.
But why do we do that? Because it's hashtag money matters.
Exactly. We always thinking about what's coming in our coming out our pocket. What could be done with this money.
But it's true. But when you look at when you get your check, be smart about it. That's all we're saying. Just be smart about it. You don't have to penny crunch forever. If you change a few things, stop buying that coffee, make your own coffee. I know everybody like that Starbucks. Some people like that Dunkin' Donut, but make your own. And then maybe do Starbucks on a Friday or something, after a whole long work week.
The job always supply you with free coffee.
That's true too. Why
you
not?
Better use that free coffee at the job.
What's that little system they have? The what is it? Flavor? Whatever that thing is called. It's like a what's the one you put the little,
The Keurig.
not the T, yeah, like a Keurig, but it starts with an F. I can't remember, but whatever. Yeah, they have that at the job. Go and do it. Don't eat out every day. Make your little sandwich. Make your little cheese
Right.
sandwich. Make a bagel for breakfast. Maybe go out for lunch. Don't go out for breakfast. There's little things you can change that can put more money in your pocket. And then you feel like you can't save? That's a lie. If you have $1, you can put that away. That's $1 more than you had before you started saving.
Right.
So start small. Don't think you have to start big. That's the thing with people. I can't save $5. Why am I gonna do $5? Remember I used to tell you that?
Yeah. So now I just have I have different accounts with money just going, but then
See?
When I get paid, so it just disperses out. I still started off too big, but
She don't listen to me, y'all. I give her all the advice, and she still don't listen. I say, Keita, start small. $1, $2, $5 max. Because when you start trying to do 20, 40, 100, you're going to start to be like, oh my goodness, I missed that. I'm going to go right into that account and take that same money I just put in yesterday and go and use it. Whereas $5 or $1, you're not
I'm a
going to
little
miss it.
stubborn. I know my weakness. That's my flaw. Stubborn and hard headed.
That's why, look, that's why I don't try to help no more.
Whatever.
Yeah, that note was kind of good, though.
Whatever.
Just saying, you'll save yourself a lot of stress if you strategically plan out how you're going to spend your money. Just saying. I think half of the stress in the world is because of money, financial strain. If you can get on the good note with the money matters
Right.
and make little changes, I guarantee life will get a little bit easier. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and
So when you get your tax money, be smart.
Be smart about it. I mean, I'm not saying. Please note, we are not any financial advisors.
Nope.
Please note that.
Nope.
But tax money come around, of course, everybody getting this big lump sum of money, and they're like, dang, I can do with this money. I can go out and I can go, get these fresh kicks, so I can get this, like I said, bundles, whatever. But like Ms. B said, think smart. Put some away. Pay for a vacation if that's what you want to do. Buy, necessities that you need, and just sit on the rest of it. And then if you're a person that struggles, pay some of that rent up front.
Yeah.
Pay some of that rent. You pay that rent up front. You got paychecks that you can sit on for the next couple of months. Like, come on.
Good idea. If they take that tax money and pay some of the rent up and they get that extra check from their regular week, they can take that check from work and pay some other bills and get caught up. So think about that, y'all. If you out there struggling, with your monies, think about it. Hey, we just out here trying to help y'all. This is our own experiences. Like she said, we're not financial advisors. People come to me for financial advice all the time. So in my mind, I think I know a little science. But, I don't have no little, what they call it, accolades after my name as far as financial stuff go. But, I know a little something. It's called trial and error.
Right.
It's called real life experience.
Look, I'm not the biggest one on budgeting. That's budgeting on my end. I fail. I'm not gonna say I fail at it. I'm not as good as I should be. But when I see friends and they're spending money on stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute, what you doing? How are you spending money on this? And you're supposed to be saving up for something else. Like that makes no sense. But then you're gonna complain that, oh, I don't have no money. Where my money going? Look, dumb, you just spent money on this. I'm confused. Think smart.
Right. Super smart. Money matters. Get into it. I know, like, for me, like I said before, I wasn't always where I'm at now. It took a lot of time to get it together. But I know for me, I started small. I did that $5. When I found out about that, oh, here's a good one, guys. When I found out about online accounts where you can only deposit online or whatever, you can't go to a bank physically and withdraw it. You have to wait at least 2 days for it to kind of like transfer back into your account. That was the best thing I came across. But now they changed. You can actually go into the bank and take the money out, which I feel like it defeats the whole purpose of saving. Right. But you still got to wait, 2 days to use what you just put in because it has to clear the account. But before they opened it up to you being able to go to the bank and withdraw, you can only make deposits online. And you would have to set up a schedule for 2 days for it to transfer back to your account. So you couldn't go into the bank and be like, I want to withdraw X amount of money from this account because it's only online.
Right.
But there are a few online accounts out there. You got I think it's Capital One has it. I mean, there's a few. Just do your
Mm-hmm.
research. A lot of people don't know about the credit unions, but that's the move. You get better rates through the credit
Man,
unions. They actually have, a lot of the banks now they have little tips and tricks. As far as like how to save better, how to manage your money better. And then there's so many apps out there too. Just do your research. Do your
I
research,
know of
and you'll be on your
I
way.
know a friend of ours. She does the sock savings where she puts money in a sock and
mm.
just however much money she need, she's doing that to save her money up. And I was like, yo, when she told, I said, oh well, ma'am, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but you don't get no interest on that stock.
Yeah, you don't get no interest on it, but at the end of the day, if you need something for, so say we need to go on a trip, like we want to go to Africa, right?
Look, I
Put
don't
money
trust,
in the put money in the
when them
sock,
people from the apartments come up in your
save
place.
it up.
I don't trust having my little sock somewhere. You know, everybody know to look under the mattress, right?
They don't know to look in the freezer like the old folks do.
Well, now they do now. Look, they do now. Look.
The old folks put that money in the freezer, put it in the ice cream box.
Just saying. Stop telling us the secrets.
Hey, I said the old folks. That's what they do. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm just saying. You want to get that interest, even though it's not a lot of interest. It's just
Right.
pennies, 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 pennies. But get into it. Look into your money. Look into saving and doing better. So when you get your tax money, think about what you have outstanding and handle that. That'd be one less thing you have to think about. Trust. If you pay that off, you'll be like, whew. So your next check will be going directly to you and not to
Right.
so and so
Right.
of so and so biz. Just saying.
Clear them credit cards up, cause I done made my credit score a game now. I pay. I'm trying to pay my credit card bill before the due date. Hey, I get more points when I do that. Hey, I'm like, what? Look at it here. I got some extra points on my credit score. Yes, let's do it.
Hey, and then you know what else? Speaking of, now that you brought up the credit score, nowadays I think all the banks have
Mm-hmm.
rolled out uh,
Yep.
your FICO score. You can see your FICO score right in your dashboard when you log into your bank account.
And it shows what's on your credit.
So there's no reason for you to say, I don't know what my credit is. It's right there. You may not be able to see the whole
Mm-hmm.
credit. Exactly. You
Right.
may not be able to see the full credit, but you can still see your score. So, look into that. Look into, what your bank offers. Look into this stuff. I have a lot of different banks that I use, and each app is cool. They have something called like a trip plan where you can put in how much you want to save for a trip, and I think it'll automatically withdraw from your main account into that trip account without opening up a new account. So look into that stuff. There's ways around a lot. And there's also this. I like this cool
Mm-hmm.
feature where it tells you on average you spend X amount of this less than what you make or something like that. So it's pretty cool to see how much I don't spend per
Right. Right.
month, and the numbers keep rising. It keeps rising. It keeps rising to the top. Yep.
Hey. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. But everybody wants to be financially stable. Be on their way to financial freedom. Last year my goal was to pay off my car and pay off my outstanding credit bills or whatever. And I did that. I paid off my car. Do you know how I
Whoop
felt?
whoop.
I paid that thing off 4 months early.
Right.
4 months early.
And I
Yep.
was look, and I was on the other end boosting her 4 months earlier. Like, girl, go ahead and take that check and just
She
bow. Be like,
she right, because I was like, well, I could just pay 200 a month. She's like, if you don't take that 400 and go.
just go to the bank and just slap that check on the counter. Like, here, I'm paying off my car. Thank you. Smile.
She's like, you got it. Why you acting like that? I'm like, you right. But no, just do it. I'm like, okay. So you need friends like that push you to the edge.
Right, right. Just go on, pay it off. Pay it off
Just
now.
be like Nike. Just do it.
Right.
Yeah. But, I don't even know. Why do we want to talk about this? I guess it makes sense because it's a time, that everybody's getting that money, you
Show
know.
money.
But, hey, be careful. Save.
Yeah, cause that's just like that loan I had to pay off a couple months ago, and
Hmm.
I was debating back and forth like, dang, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? And that bonus check came in from the job. I
Hey,
said,
oh, that
okay.
extra one from the government?
Yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby. I say, thank you, government. Let me go ahead and pay you off right now.
And I was on the other end like, dang, I wish I was getting that though. They started naming companies. I was like, oh, we ain't in that one? Oh, okay.
Nah, baby.
That's fine.
Hey, that's the only thing. I still don't like them, but
Hey,
thank you for that extra 1,000 you put in my pocket for the
hey
year.
now. Hey,
But
hey now.
I paid a bill with that thing.
Yes, I know them people probably like, we was hoping to keep her on for a while, but she done went to zero balance.
Look. Then when I went in there to pay it off, you sure you want to pay it off, ma'am? Are you crazy? I'm tired of looking at y'all. I'm paying off today. Okay.
That's how they get you. And you know what's crazy? They want to ask you sure to pay it, but they be the first ones to call you if you didn't make the payment.
Right.
Hmm.
If you didn't make your payment. You didn't make your payment today, man. Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry. I don't have it today.
You think I don't know that I didn't make the payment? I know when it's due. Talk about what is that in the movie? When can you expect payment? You can expect payment when you want to.
It's when you're gonna get it. That's the issue.
Right.
So
For
yeah.
real. Mhm. But it's like, hey, don't blow through your money. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
Be
it's not a
safe
good
with it.
look.
Yeah. And then like for the people who are in between blessings, because I don't like the other B word, broke. But those people who are always in between blessings, just know it's gonna get better. If you make a few changes, like I discussed earlier, it will definitely work out for you, because when you spend more than you have, trust and believe you're gonna feel it.
Trust
And
me.
if you spend more than what's in your account, because the banks let you spend over what you have. That's how they get you. They make it available, and then they
Hmm.
hit you with all those overdrafts. So don't make the bank money, because they are banking off of overdrafts. So, and I feel like I don't know, the people that are not making so much are the ones that are getting hit with those overdraft fees.
Hmm.
And them things add up. $40 here, $40 there. That adds up fast.
That's why I don't like the banks. I like the credit unions. The credit union's gonna tell you, nope, you don't have it
Mhm.
available. You
It's
can't
true.
swipe your card. But the bank, they will let you swipe and swipe, and you'll be like, wait a minute, I thought I had this amount money in my account. No, ma'am, they lied to you.
Mhm.
That's why.
Mhm. Yeah. Nope. It's best to go through credit unions if you're trying to get a car or a loan for anything.
Right.
They have better rates. And they work way better with your credit if it's not that high. So look into that. If you don't know about the credit unions, you better get with it,
Right.
because the banks, interest rates are so high.
And one thing that killed me when people get cars and they go to one of these buy here, pay here car being
Mm.
dealerships, and they're paying like $500 on a car that's like 2008,
Mhm.
2009.
Oh, you
I'm
talk about
like,
the car note.
the car note.
Oh,
So
okay.
they'll pay like $250 every 2 weeks, and I'm like, you could have
Hmm.
went to the credit union and paid $200 a month
Yep.
or 150 a month or however much money, and then on top of the credit union, well, I know my credit union in particular, they're gonna put gap on it if you lose your
Yep.
job.
Do you know what Gap is?
I hope so.
GAAP, not GAP. GAAP.
That thing get total out. You don't want to be stuck with
Mhm.
that bill. But
They pay it
they
off.
they put that gap on it. They put that if you get sick and you can't go back to work, they'll put that insurance on it. If you lose your job,
I know that's right. Mhm.
hey, better
There's
get with it.
so much that the credit unions offer. Trust me. I remember when my credit was so low, and I thought it was low, but the credit union was like, "No, you good." And I still had interest at 1.99%. That's like dollars per month on a car loan for like 15K.
Right,
So, I think for the year I paid $100 maybe in interest. So
right,
over each month it was probably like, I don't know, whatever that is. I ain't trying to do the math right now, but
right,
1.99%, that is dope for some interest. So y'all look into the credit unions. They are here to help, because banks have shareholders, credit unions don't have shareholders. The members own all that stuff.
right,
So get with it, y'all. If you don't know about it, get with it. And
right,
you can deposit at any credit union if they are part of the credit union service centers. So
right,
yeah.
right, right, right.
Man, we shared them with stuff, ain't we?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, what I wanted to say, because I've talked to somebody about this during the week. Okay, so I always say, well, this year in particular, I've like my mind has been really like tunnel vision,
Mhm.
and you know how you're during this time, corporate America, we all looking at our merit raises, right?
Hmm.
And
Merit raise, yeah.
yeah, merit. And some of our raises may not be what we want our raises to be at.
Mhm.
So it kind of put a fire under your tail about what you need to do with your life and what you
Mhm.
need to do with your dream. So I always, last year and the beginning of this year, I put in my mind, I said, I'm going to let my main job fund my dream.
There you go.
So, of course, I still must take care of my responsibilities in my house. I must pay, pay my rent, pay my car note, pay everything else. But I'm also going to make sure I invest in my dream, in my business, whatever I may have, because I know at the end of the day that's the top priority, entrepreneurship.
Yeah, it's like in my current job, we have awards if you do a great job on a certain project. They pay you a reward, and I literally to get my podcast equipment, I did that. I was like, why not? That's free money. I gotta use my money to get stuff. So
Right,
utilize what they give you. You know, once they give you an award and it's monetary, hey, that's your money. Use it, wisely. Like Keita said, definitely invest in your dreams. Don't quit your day job. To start off, you want to save up a little bit to kind of fund
right.
your dream, to fund your business or whatever initiative you got going on. So keep that in mind. Money matters. It's money matters. We're just trying to hit y'all with some good stuff to get you excited about financial stability, financial freedom, whatever you want to call it. And empower you, inspire you, all that good stuff. Because we want our people to win. We want.
Yes.
We don't want to keep borrowing. We want to, have it. So think smart. Don't blow through your taxes. Please don't blow through your taxes.
Heck, why
And
start at taxes?
I'm just
Don't blow through your paycheck.
Well, I was getting there. I mean, because right now this is the time. It's March. This is
Right.
when people really getting that money. Or for the late people, my birthday April 15th. That's when everything's all set. But I'll do that plug real quick. That's when people really start trying to submit. But people like me, I already got mine back. So I'm already making moves.
No, I ain't getting mine, but I ain't started mine yet.
No,
I,
see when they send that January 31, I already have what I'm about to do. I'm
you
good with
know,
it in February.
I have a strategy to mine. I want mine's April 1st, close to April 1st. I had to do that plug in right quick.
Oh, for your birthday? Oh, 415 441 415. Okay. Did you catch it? The 415? Oh, y'all got it. All right.
Yeah, so I like to have mine be like, okay, you got a little extra to spend for your birthday. Okay, and after that, put that thing up.
Me, see, I'm like, nah, let me get that money now, do what I need to do, Shoot, put them flights in place. Let's go. It's
And
about
then
that travel time.
because I know certain people. Well, I've known certain people that done taxes, and
Mhm.
I'll always wait to after February because there's always other things that's happening behind the scenes that people don't know about.
Mhm.
So that's why I usually wait to that time.
Right. Mhm. Well, there it is, y'all. Money matters. With your
Money,
girls.
Miss B and Keita. Ew.
The 415 podcast.
Yes, you could catch us on Google Play, Stitcher,
Go on, iTunes. Tune in.
and we on Spotify now too.
Oh yeah, Spotify.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
okay.
we're trying to get out there.
Go ahead and see some of my photos. Go to our Instagram page, the 415 Pod.
Right. We putting it up there for y'all so y'all can see y'all lovely host.
We appreciate y'all. We really appreciate y'all tuning in, with us. This is episode 5.
Episode 5,
Oh,
girl.
yeah.
Yes, high
Episode
fives.
5. Yes.
A whole
So,
month.
hashtag money matters. Get into it. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.